So Keith Porter, Ashe, oh, Keith Porter. Keith Porter, he is a father of two. Keith Porter was 43 years old when he was shot. Keith Porter was celebrating the new year, and maybe he fired some rounds in the air, which he probably was well within his rights to do, or maybe he wasn't the only one doing something that people were not supposed to do. But at any rate, you shouldn't be killed for it. At any rate, a person who is an ICE officer cannot kill you. Well, okay, I'm not doing this. That's not how I wanted to show up. So let me restart. Keith Porter, father of two, celebrating New Year's, killed in his 43rd year by someone who worked for Customs and Border Patrol. I'm not even gonna give any type of respect and say you're any type of anything but just somebody who has a job. And this person killed Keith Porter. I don't even want to say their name. I don't even want them to get any type of fame or celebrity or any type of anything. They deserve to be shot also, I think, and dead maybe. Damn, I don't know if that's how I want to show up. What do I want to say? Keith Porter was murdered on New Year's Eve, celebrating the new year, cut down in his 43rd year, a father of two, trying to sow seeds of fear in the community. And I just want to say his name and say I had to raise my own awareness and know that this is a man, a person. I don't know their gender identity. It doesn't matter. Like, this person should never have died at the hands of someone who felt empowered to take somebody else's life. Behind what? I think it's coincidental that the person who killed Keith Porter was working for the Immigration and Customs Enforcement or Customs and Border Patrol. This person was a patroller in their job, and they took it off the clock and thought that they had the right to kill this man, this person, this being, this soul. This life was taken, and there ain't no charges being pressed. There's no charges being pressed. There's no hope for justice of any kind. There's no taking of accountability or responsibility or saying that this shouldn't have happened by any of the people that are responsible for it. All of us that didn't do anything wrong know good and well our morality is not in question. We're not questioning, we're not confused about right and wrong or what should not have happened. But just like my therapist said, there's no shoulds obviously in this world because this person is dead. Keith Porter. Wanda Turner, a longtime friend, says, I'm heartbroken and I know the ache will never go away. It never will go away. Okay? It wasn't his place to be killed and shot. They said that they called 911 and he was already gone by that time. And his lawyer said that they wasn't exchanging gunfire. Keith Porter was not shooting at nobody. Keith Porter, may have licked some shots in celebration of the new year, and he surely wasn't the only one, and he surely didn't deserve to be murdered because of that. This happened New Year's and nothing has happened. The person who murdered him is still walking around, going to work. It's not good. His cousin, Jaysane Tyler, Porter's cousin, Keith Porter's cousin, she was questioning, has anything been done? Has he been forced to turn over his weapon? Has he did anything? Nope. And nothing was caught on video. That's why it's really hard in 2026 to get behind things when it's not on video, unfortunately. So I guess that's why I'm doing this also. This is not good. This is not acceptable. And they got Black Lives Matter trying to help his family. They're trying to assassinate his character. We know that none of it was true. He's a wonderful soul. And he probably has some things like all of us do, that he wasn't perfect. None of us were. But again, we're not supposed to be murdered for that. It's not fair. Nobody's responding to questions in the Department of Human Services. The LA District Attorney said that they're going to review the evidence and they're going to see, but they didn't do anything about it. Keith Porter's mother, Franciola Armstrong, she came to a city council meeting and she said that Keith Porter used to call her son called her every morning to tell that he loved her. And nobody can take away the memory of, we know our loved ones. His best friend, Adrian Metoyer III, who's a filmmaker, he said that Keith Porter's nickname is Pooter, and that they met in '96 as teens. He was hilarious. Pooter was hilarious, a joker, the life of the party, and he was this guy's best friend. He was his go-to guy. He always was there to help people. He did special needs. He aided students with special needs, and he worked at Home Depot, and he was a girl dad. He has two. This is what Keith Porter had to say in 2022. He said, "I got two beautiful young girls, and I'm gonna raise them the way I'm supposed to." He was filmed while wearing a Dodgers shirt, and he said, "I pray, I talk to God, I talk to family, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be hard to break me, because I have a strong spirit and I grew up with a whole lot of love." That's Keith Porter. That is Keith Porter. He said, "I pray, I talk to God, I talk to family, because at the end of the day, that's all I really got. But I feel rich. It's gonna be hard to break me, because I have a strong spirit and I grew up with a whole lot of love." Keith Porter. Keith Porter, we would never, ever, ever forget you. We'll never let you go. We love you. We love you so much. Keith Porter. Keith Porter. Keith Porter. He had 2 daughters. He has 2 daughters. He is a father. He had lived 43 years when he got murdered. And we love you, Keith Porter. We always will love you. We never will forget. Never forget. Never forget.